issue I want to raise before I start taking your question is the issue of Iran. Because there was a very important vote that took place on the floor of the U.S. Senate a couple of weeks ago. Now, I bet most of you have seen this already, maybe all of you. You know how Bush has been rattling his saber on Iran? You know, Bush and Cheney? We've heard this language before. You know, we heard it before Iraq. And we have to learn our lesson from Iraq. This guy cannot be trusted. And if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. We cannot give him an inch, not on this issue. And so it makes a lot of Americans nervous, and I completely understand that. Because we know they often have hidden agendas. So the vote was this. The vote was whether to declare the Iranian Revolutionary Guard a terrorist organization. The Iranian Revolutionary Guard is a militia, an elite militia, state militia inside Iran. Now you can just guess who wants this Iranian Revolutionary Guard declared a terrorist organization. George Bush and Dick Cheney. Because it's the first step of giving them the authority to move on Iran. I think it's an enormous mistake. You have to learn from the lessons of the past. Now the first thing I want to do is credit two presidential candidates who are running against me, but who I think did the right thing. Senator Biden and Senator Dodd voted no. I believe that's the right thing. Senator Obama, yes, thank you. Senator Obama, I think, was not present for the vote, so he did not vote. Senator Clinton voted yes. And she's entitled to her vote, but I can't tell you how strongly I disagree with that. What makes me worry is what if Bush invades Iran 6 months from now? So are we going to hear again? Well, only if I'd known then what I know now. You know, how long does it take to learn the lessons of the past? We cannot give this president an inch, not an inch. And there was a story in today's New York Times where some of Senator Clinton's advisors said that she was moving from primary mode on this vote, moving from primary vote to general election mode. Now, I may have missed something, you can tell me. Have we already had the New Hampshire primary? I mean, have we decided who's going to win the New Hampshire primary yet? I think we're actually going to have an election. We're going to have a campaign and an election. I think this takes a long way. And instead of moving from primary mode to general election mode, why don't we have tell the truth mode all the time? And not say something different one time when we say it at another time. We need to be able to trust both the presidential candidate and the President of the United States. So I think there's a lot at stake in this election. I'm going to open the floor now to questions. Thank you all very much for coming.